welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to try to modify this oar rowing vehicle to hopefully get some more speed out of it by dramatically and unrealistically lengthening the oars. Because I had a lot of trouble, no matter how many oars I added to this thing, I had a lot of trouble trying to get it to increase in speed by much. I started off at like 50 to 60 kilometers an hour once I dialed in the system, and I only managed to increase it up to about 80. You can see the 8 flashes there sometimes, but I wasn't able to progress much further past that. And when I was watching the edit back, I realized I should have tried to make it longer. And then of course, the comments also pointed out that if you make the oars longer, they will be moving faster, and therefore we should move faster. So that got me thinking, how far can we push that? How long can I start making the oars before things just stop working? But I think we're at least going to be able to get some decent speed out of it. It's just a matter of how much speed are we realistically going to get. All right, so right now we're in the 80s as our max speed. I'm at pretty much maximum complexity, but this thing is a very it's too much. It's just pretty much redundant. Most of these oars added absolutely nothing to the speed, so I'm just gonna delete a section and hope I can live with this. Please let these merge smoothly. Is that right? That looks right to me. Leave some complexity left over. Oh, I can't do mirror mode still. Okay. So to lengthen the oars here, let's ramp this up. We'll do some initial tests by adding a single segment to the oars, and let's see if this breaks us into the 90s. All right, they are 2 blocks longer. So here we go. Oh my goodness. It was that simple to break 100. I really wanted to break 100 kilometers an hour in that video. And all I had to do was just choose to make the oars a single block longer. There's so much with this that is like, I need to delete stuff I've done that didn't do anything. And one of those things I did that didn't do nothing was these things. Dagnabbit. Much smoother now. Let's add 4 extra blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna add double what we added the previous iteration. So the challenge that's gonna be happening here is as we make them longer, we're gonna keep approaching the complexity limit. I'm inevitably going to reduce the oar count so we can reduce the complexity, but I feel like that's not really going to matter until a certain point. So we should increase in speed even as we reduce the oar count, because I think the length is going to have a bigger impact. But that is what I want to find out in this video as well. All right, so I'm seeing 1, 2, oh no, what's happening? This is what, okay, whoa, stop it. I do have gyro stabilizers. All right, I should have gyro stabilizers in both directions. All right, so that should hopefully stabilize us out a little bit more. Oh my goodness, we have too much. 1, 2, I'm seeing 120. This is like, it's actually too strong now. I might need to add my keel back on from that previous episode. All right, let's see if that helps. Not hurts. All right, and... all right, didn't change my speed, but I feel like I'm more stable. I'm feeling more stable. Okay, so now let's double it up again. In terms of how much length we're adding. So we added a single rounded 1x2, then we added 2. Now let's add 4. I do not have the complexity for this, so I'm going to delete 2 more oars. All right, there we go. We're getting much longer now. I mean, and we're getting much shorter now. We're getting shorter as far as length, but we're getting longer as far as oars. All right, here we go. We were at 120. I saw 1, 2. Let's see what we get. Oh, what happened? What's happening? Okay. All right, so we have a problem. Can you see the problem? If you look closely, if you look real close, can we get a zoom in here? If you look real close, you might be able to see the problem. Ready? Right there. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it happen? It's hard to tell, but there's a little bit of a problem. What is the problem though? Other than it not working? Like, why does that happen? All of these should be moving in unison. So I did see in the comments that like, you kind of want a more gentle forward and then a really strong backwards. I don't think I can do that because the strength or the speed of the servos is a fixed setting. You can't really change the speed between, oh, unless you double up the servos. But then that adds more complexity and stability, potential stability issues with servos doubled up on each other. But let me just see what happens if I change the speeds of the swipe. All right, I have changed the speed by half. It probably isn't gonna do much. Okay, what do I do? I think I need more servos. Not servos, stabilizers. Almost. We're just not staying on top of the water anymore. Let me get rid of my weights. This is just not having the effect. I wish I could have it in slow motion, but I feel like, you know what? I feel like they're too deep now. I'm gonna change the angles of these servos. Because I feel like the issue that I have right now is that... Oh, they are too deep. That is the issue, because the longer they get, then at the angle, they're going to extend further into the water. So they're probably going really deep in the water, and then when they're coming back, they're not lifting up above the surface of the water before they come back. So I just got to change this angle. I'm going to go down to like 17 degrees. There we go. It's getting a little bit better. 100. Oh, things are messed up. All right, I gotta move the servos back up to full speed, I think. The issue was the length, not the servo speed. But servo speed will also affect our oar speed, which will affect our water speed. Yeah, why does it break though? I forgot about the braking part. All right, you know what? I have a different thing. I'm going to remove every other oar. Okay, we've halved our oars, but hopefully they're going to be more stable. 160 kilometers an hour. That was a huge increase. Look at it go. All right, we're figuring it out. We're skimming across the, look at this. We are skimming. Look at, I'm going to do a camera shot here. But why is this happening? They are not equal. Like, look at this. This is not right. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah, look at the air we're getting. I don't know if that's a good thing, to be honest. That might not be a good thing. All right, but we have improved drastically our speed, and there is more improvement to be made. These oars can go much longer. So we did buy 4 chunks, 4 blocks last time. Technically 8 units, but each one of these is 2 blocks, so I'm just gonna refer to them as a single block, okay? Now, let's go 8. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we are drastically increasing our oar length. Look at this. All right, now we might have to adjust. Okay, so this one goes into the up and down. That's delay of 0.2, duration 0.3. All right, let's go. We're gonna go half a second again. We had half a second back in the previous thing. All right, let's see if this helps things. Why does it not go consistent? I flew. I'm not even watching my speed yet. All right, I think I might need to get rid of some more ore. Oh, no. Oh, I have an idea. We use a tube here. And then we use a steering hinge on 0 strength. And then we have another tube with steering hinge on 0 strength there. And then we bridge them with a pipe. All right, now they should hopefully stay together. I saw 170. I don't like how it looks. It's better. We just have too much power right now. I feel like we're not heavy enough. Should I bring back the keel again? This thing just keeps coming back, and I don't know if it's ever actually helped, but maybe now's the time. Wow, we still just fling ourselves out of the water. Why? Why do we go up? I have maximum strength 10. I have 6 of these up here trying to keep me level, and it doesn't work. All right, you know what? Let's just go longer, maybe. You know, maybe I also got to make them not as angled anymore. All right, so this is what 17 degrees looks like. That's clearly way too much. So I actually feel like these servos could use way less speed. I'm just gonna bring them down to 1 for now, but I'm gonna keep the strong servos, the ones that pull back, because that's where we need the speed. So how is this angle? Yeah, that's looking okay. It's still way deeper than it needs to be, but that's also just more resistance as well. All right, let's see how this feels. Doesn't feel much faster. I'm seeing 170. I haven't seen 180, but it's so fast, it's hard to tell. Yeah, definitely seeing 170 on the second stroke. Let me try making them less, the thing is that I think the shallowest angle I can go is 5 degrees. Let's see, angle 5 degrees. So as we get longer, I can't go any less than 5 degrees. 1 degree would be great. Well, let's see what this feels like. Oh, hold on, let me see. How does this look? Yeah, see that looks okay. Let's see what it does. Oh, why? That's like the opposite of what I thought was going to happen. I think I'm too heavy again. I got to get rid of the keel again. Oh, it looks so good for a second. I just think I need to be a little bit less heavy. I'm not going to get rid of the keel. I'm just going to reduce the keel. But now we might be floating too high. Now we're okay. We're okay. It's bad now. It's bad now. Bad. No, bad. All right, you know what? I'm just going to extend the oars. Can't go wrong with that, right? Let's go by another 4 blocks. All right, how's this look? See, now they're definitely a lot more in the water now. Let's see if we have any speed changes. Oh, they just get so much heavier, though. Hold on. I can make them lighter. You ready for this? I'm deleting that. I'm deleting these. And I am going to use flat connectors. There we go. Look at that. Looks stupid. But lighter. It's worse. Maybe it's just the first connector that is flawed. Let's do a little bit of this. See if this works. All right, big brain becomes small. I really thought this was a genius. All right, so look, my weight is 622.3 kilograms. Let me bring back the previous version, which is 690.8 kilograms. And more complexity. Yet somehow, it works way better. I guess flat connectors are just flimsy. I didn't know that. Definitely learned something though. I'm gonna switch to manual mode. All right, so now I can manually go forward, tilt it down, and then go back. Oh, I gotta lift up too, yeah. Down, back, up. Okay, whoa, this is hard. Oh, there we go, that was a nice one. All right, so down. I'm seeing 150. Yeah, I feel like just one good stroke is like gonna be our best speed. Because it's so erratic. Like the rest of the movements are so erratic. And I can't see my speed when I'm doing this. I don't know what I'm getting up to. 150 something. 160 something. Yeah, I'm seeing 160s right now. All right, I'm gonna try making them longer again. Oh no, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of complexity. Which I think I can get from inside here. All right, there we go. Now look how long our oars are. All right, so wait, let's look at our angle. Yeah, see, we're getting pretty deep into the water now. Now, if I just go halfway, we're breaking 100 on a half stroke. There we go. Ooh, still in the 160s. All right, I can still press number 1 to do it automatic. But yeah, see, automatic is bad now. See, that I didn't really, for some reason, I didn't think about the stability issues with longer oars. I don't know why I didn't consider that, but just look at what's happening here. I might need more buoyancy. You know what? That could actually be the solution to all my problems. I'm switching up all of my dinghies to hull blocks. All right, this should make us a lot more buoyant, which will also help with our angle. Oh yeah, look at that. We actually need to make them longer. or move these up more. Yeah, I can just move them up more. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay. I'm just gonna turn it on now. Wow, we're flying. Not speed-wise, but like height-wise. I'm saying it again. I feel like we need a keel. I think we need to bring the keel back because it's helped me so many times. Oh, I have a keel, but it's helped me so many times in the past. All right, I've added more weight. Come on, come on, go faster, go faster. 170. We're back to our previous max. All right, but it's still bad. All right, can manual control have any hope of having a positive effect? Okay, so I do need multiple strokes. The first stroke is not as fast as the following stroke. Okay, all right, all right. I'm just gonna make them longer. I think maybe that'll help if I just make them longer. That might help. Now let's see what happens. Come on, come on, come on. This is so ridiculous. 170. I'm not seeing anything above 170 yet. I feel like we could if we were more stable. Stability is a big question mark for me right now because it's so wobbly. I have a weird idea. I'm gonna make it longer, but only on the buoyancy. It's not working. It's not working. All right, I made it heavier. Man, we still just like bounce out of the water though is the problem. All right, I mean, 170 might be the best I can do. Everything I add to this makes it worse. I'm going to also now reduce the, I'm going to reduce it down to 3 sets of oars. Okay, I don't know why I think this might make a difference, but I just had to find out. All right, here we go. It's so much worse. I thought it would just might be more stable. Something seems really wrong with it now. I think what's wrong with it now is there's less servos going into it. So they actually don't have as much strength. Like, they don't even seem to be working on the left side. Why would that be? Did I delete logic accidentally? Everything's still hooked up. Wow. Oh, this is like broken. Look at this one. You can see the bottom servo turns, but the oar doesn't move with it. Look. Why? That's happening on the whole left side. Oh, the back servo's not turning. And the front servo's not turning. I mean, this is going into the servos. Everything's identical. It's just broken. Yeah, see, look, when I press the button to move the servos, only one side moves now. Well, my brain is fried right now. I have mentally exhausted myself trying to improve this thing as I make it more and more ridiculous and worse and worse. Although not like super worse. I mean, now it's super worse, but we got up to 170 and we were at 60 before. So, or no, 80 before. So we more than doubled our speed. No, we actually, I think we pretty much doubled our speed because we were somewhere in the 80s and now we're at 170. So longer oars helped, but there's a limit. You can only have oars so long and then they just stop. They literally stop working. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this follow-up experiment. Thanks for the comments on the previous one. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.